Alright you guys, welcome back to Paint Collectibles. We have something really fucking unique today. This is the WB100 version of Christian Bale Batman, which a lot of people are like, what the fuck? Why did I buy it? Because, I don't know, it seems just very unique and kooky enough that it's like, it would be something that I would be interested in. It's just something off-kilter and weird and not quite normal. So that's really the only reason why I wanted it. But it's basically the Dark Knight suit painted blue and gray. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. All right, this is actually a really large and heavy box. Pretty damn big box, lots of shit. So let's take a look. You've got extra hands here. All of your DX19 accessories, scrapple gun, the works, batarangs, your sticky bomb, shooter and all that. Blue hands, and all these bats. We're gonna look at these bats. This is your base. It's got a mirror plate Batman. I wonder if it connects to anything. On the bottom, right, this back signal thing looks kind of cool, but it's the backing on the inside is just paper, but at least this is plastic, and this is plastic as well. Holes and clamps to add the extra bats. Some batteries for your light up, some wrist packs, and extra Bale mouth plates. This is actually sculpted really well. You immediately know it's Christian Bale. So pretty interesting, pretty good actually. Not bad. Rage mouth. Okay, it's not bad. Interesting, but yeah. All right, let's look at the figure. We've got, his head is on a magnetic 360 motion. But yeah, you've got your DX19 suit rendered in blue and gray, which is kind of interesting. I kind of liked it. I like the mouth plate. Looks like him. Good job on the eyes. There's moving eyeballs, so that's cool. And everything pretty much the same as the DX19 release. So yeah. We'll look at the bouquet later in assembly. Right, here he is without the cape, and I'm really digging this color scheme. There's a black underlayer in the piping of the suit with gray overtones on the armor, and then blue gloves. So it's a very interesting take on like a classic Batman blue and gray outfit, but then made into Bale. I guess it's kind of like a combining two iconic characters maybe. Bale was a very famous Batman, very well liked. I mean, how much shit of Bale do I own? Batman's the biggest IP for the WB, so for 100, maybe they thought this was cool. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people hate this. I don't actually own a DX19 because I've got the armories and all that, so there's no point, but I just wanted this as something different and unique, so. All right, guys, let's look at how to assemble this. So here you've got your cross garter pole, which you can pop into, and you can also adjust. You've got your long pole that goes back there, and you've got two of these that are equal length for the bats. So you would essentially be it's about as high as I want to go, and you don't over tighten, just kind of once it catches, you're good. Same with this. I'm going to loosen this, pop this on here, very nice. These are pretty interesting. They are, yeah, it's plastic, but they've got a very interesting reflective paint finish on it. They're matte to the touch, but they are reflecting some light. So very interesting, very cool look actually for these bats. So I like the weathering and the paint job that they gave the bat. So pretty cool. Again, another set here in a different configuration. So, and there is a keyhole right here that you're going to key this into it. So I did make a mistake. This groove, this is the right side up. So that there's this groove here on the back, and this is supposed to basically notch into place. Same with the other one. Get it the right side up, and then it will very easily notch into place. And boom, it was nicely secure. All right. All right. Then we're gonna pop this in the back hole, okay, of this 2-prong. I actually got this part wrong, so you're gonna look for this groove here and the flat edge sticking out. It's going to come in here, right? And then you clip it on. And now the clip is secure and it's not wobbling. And that's how you do it. Okay. And then now it's nice and straight. Then pop this baby back on. And boom. Your base is now set up. And put your crotch grabber. And there you go. You might wanna. Now I'm gonna look at this cape. I like that it came in its own clamshell. There we go. All right, so this is a very nice cape. I really like the fabric, but I thought it would be wired so I could do some pose effects, but no, this is just a beautiful but very nice, soft, silky to the skin. Oh, so comfortable. Like you could wear this to sleep kind of material, but this is a silky to the skin kind of for the cape. So I want to be very careful about, see these pins here? I mean, they're sewn into the cape and you only get, there are no spares. So you're gonna be careful that you don't actually break these. But I was trying to slide them in this way and it's completely wrong. So what you want to do is you want to first take this and you want to fold it over like that, okay? So see how this is kind of like in the groove over the shoulder. So then you take the body, and this being the pointy end, you're gonna pop that in. Just gonna pop that in. It's going to sit, and then just sort of push it in, and boom. You hear that click and it's locked. And when you see it, There you go. It's just sitting nicely in the armor piece. So actually really brilliant engineering. Didn't even think about that. It's just from the pictures, it was hard to figure out how to do it, but that's how you do it. So again, on the other side, take this, fold your cape over. Again, remember this curve is going to lock into the shoulder and just push in, and then as you wiggle, once you find the right angle, boom, okay, and you slowly wedge, and then boom, and it's wedged in, and it's locking nice and snug, and it's not moving, and it's perfectly fit, and it's actually very comfortable and easy once you figure out how to do it. So, and boom, and now you have your wonderful drape cape for the DX19 WB100. All right. There you have Christian Bale Batman on the DX19. All right, let's look at this figure. So this is what you set it up. This is a very cool scene, diorama, whatever. I'm really liking it. Now, look, I never bought a DX19 because I have both armories and I don't have the Batman figure out of them. I have the suit in the armory, so I don't actually have a standing display of Bale in 1/6. But I don't need it because I have the J&D 1/3 2-pack and so many fucking things from the Dark Knight and so many Bales that I never ever had an interest to buy the DX19 or need one. But now this I got behind because it is something very different and very unique, and it just, regardless of whether a lot of people hate it or not, it spoke to me and I like it, so I fucking got it. And yeah, this is a very, very cool scene for me. I'm really loving this, and this is gonna go great in the Dark Knight display, which I'm going to show you guys next. So yeah, great. Like, he just looks so good in this. I don't really have anything to really bitch about, but you know, let's kind of change up the hands and maybe change up one faceplate and see how it looks. But I kind of really like this as is, so there we go. Just the whole scene of this with the bats, the gloss of the blue parts of the armor, the matte gray. I just really love this. Now, I swapped the faceplate. That one's actually really, really good. The open mouth. I'm not sure I really care to have him holding the batarang, to be honest. It just seems kind of stupid. And then, yeah, I don't think I like this hand pose either. And you only get two other sets of hands, which are for holding the grapnel gun and stuff. So this is a gun holding hand. So there's not really that much, you know, you can play with. But I think for this, I don't really want a dynamic pose. I want a museum pose just because of how beautiful the backdrop is. So I think we're not going to be staying with this pose or this look. But still dope as fuck though. Yeah, so I'm really liking this. I'm really liking these now. You know, other people may not, but you know, fuck them. Like, really, when it comes to this stuff, buy what you like and, you know, get what speaks to you. Don't listen to what other people say, because most of them, they're full of shit anyway. All right, you guys, I like this. I like this a lot. It is the epitome of what Christian Bale's Batman looks like. Render in 1/6, against a beautiful backdrop. I mean, just nice stoic museum pose, holding his grappling gun. I'm really liking this. I think this is how it's going to be. Now, let's do some audience interaction. You guys tell me what you think. Do you like this look, or we're gonna switch to mouth plate. Be right back. Or do you like this with the open mouth better? I'm leaning towards stoic closed mouth. Just straight museum. This one looks good too. I do love the look at the paint job and the reflections in the highlights. Like I really like that a lot. So in the blue cowl, I mean, but I'm thinking closed mouth, but you guys tell me what you think in the comments. All right. Alright guys, this has been Paint Collectibles Store look at the WB100 Real Batman in blue. I'm loving this. Yeah. Thanks for checking it out. Also like, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you didn't already know, hit me up for all your InArt needs. I'm a direct dealer with InArt. Those are my, still my favorites. But I still buy stuff from these guys every now and then. So, yeah. Alright, you guys. So also subscribe. We will see you in the next video. Alright, you guys. This is where it's going in the collection display for now. Got Bane, WB100, next to the 1/3 Batpod. Bruce. So, yeah, I think it works. I was gonna elevate this, but if I do that it's gonna take up more space, so I don't want to do that. So I think this works for now. We might end up swapping this over there and putting Joker here, but we will see. For now, I think this works. I'm happy with it, and yeah. All right, that's what it is for now. And see you guys in the next video.